Hello, welcome back. Right, we arrived in the marina yesterday from moving the boat and the work is starting straight away. Got no time to mess about. Let's show you into the bedroom. Here we are, the bed is a lift up bed, but it is simply not being done very well. Let me show you the air vents on the outside of the bed. Just look at the holes that they put in here. How is that going to equal the ventilation grill size? That's insane. Yeah, and they've done the same again on this side. There's the ventilation, but yeah, just drilled a few holes. That's all they've done. Rubbish. Bit cabling down there. I'll tidy that up. Got a look into this cable here. I think there's a USB socket, light, and horn for the boat in that little loom there. But we've got to look at that because the horn and the light are going to be going on the roof up here. The other side of there. Also, there is no mushroom vent in this room. There's 4 throughout the boat, but there is none in this. So we're going to be putting another mushroom vent into the roof out here, the same distance as the other, so it's aesthetic. Under here is our freshwater tank and the pump, and this pipe, it looks like a piece of hose pipe to me. That is not the proper stuff. Good job we've not been drinking the water out of the tap without boiling it first. There has been a leak in the past because I have flicked these up and there is dampness underneath. Damp, yeah. So that's been leaking at some point and they've changed it. So we're going to strip out first and I'll bring you back when all of this is dismantled. We can have a look. So this is our bedroom. Everything has been ripped out. The bed's gone, wood have gone, some panels gone here and here and here. Right, so why is the floor up? It is listing slightly to the left. Very common on a lot of narrowboats. Washing machine, sink, vanity unit, kitchen cupboards, etc, etc, all fitted on the left hand side of the boat. So we're going to get a bit of a list. So I don't want to do too much on the front of the boat, but I needed access to the ballast, which are what these blocks are here. They're about 20 kilos, some weight to them. But I don't want to upset too much at the front of the boat, so I've just took one piece out from each. And then when we do the bathroom, we'll take a few, and then a few more, and a few, and we'll get it right. So we've cut these sections out of the floor, simply to inspect underneath, and we are dry as a bone, so I'm really happy about that. The undersides of the boards have just been sprayed with an anti-mould, just in case, you know. We've got a water tank there, the pump, and the accumulator, which provides the pressure for it to, obviously the pump's here, it's got to pump all the way up high for a shower, so yeah, that keeps the pressure. Here's my stainless steel water tank. There has been a leak here in the past, that has all been rectified, it's been put right. So the outlet from the water tank, the flexi pipe here, it cuts across the room, which is shite. So we're going to cut this pipe, put a 90-degree on here and run the pipe on the top of this board, and then the panel in will just go flush to it. So all that will be hidden. Here is my gulper pump. This is for the shower tray. Obviously the shower tray is below the level of the water, so you need a pump. Whenever you have a shower, you've got to switch this pump on, and it pumps the water from the bottom of the shower down here up to this height, and this is the outlet. And again, this was all bodge with about 3 different pipes on it, but it's bloody awful. It's not as critical as this. So we've got the new stuff, got it all ready, and we'll deal with that. And that's my shower. We took this off to inspect all the joints, all looking good. No sign of any rust there. Perhaps something in the past, but yeah, nothing now. It's dry as a bone, it's just stained. This is the bathroom. So this is going, all of this vanity units go in. We're going to get a much narrower one. It's going to give a little bit more leg room in here, and we're going to get a proper Thetford cassette toilet fitted in there. So we're having the same flooring, a water resistant laminate from here all the way through to here. So these two rooms are my priority really. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to drop these boards back down, and yeah, we'll get the boards back down, and then we've got a room where we can move some tools into, because it's a logistical nightmare working on a narrowboat, man. Yeah, let's get on with that. I'll show you what we've got a bit later on. Oh, what afternoon work that was. So yeah, there's the bathroom all gone. Took the cabinet out. Quarry tiles. Yeah, I thought it was a good quality laminate flooring when I got to it. The tiles mastic to the floor. Yeah, what a lovely job that was, getting all them up. Unbelievable. I'm going to cut an access slot. I need to check it. I need to know that there is no leaks before I seal all this floor up with new laminate. Here we are with the floor open. The bit I'm sitting in is pretty good, but underneath the shower I've had to do the best I can here just to get a bit of access to get onto that gulper pump. Just as I suspected, it has been leaking. I mean, fortunately these things, it's only going to drip once you're having a shower, so it's not like floods and floods of water. So it all connects, and it's this green hose there. Right, look at that. Oh, that's it looks like a seal. That is pure silicone. Absolute bodge job. Oh, I think where'd that go? Somehow that's been in there. Yeah, and it's just silicone. He's just glued it basically, so it's always going to leak. So yeah, right. So Plumbers Merchants, now get what I need for that. Under the shower, once you've got your flooring down, everything else, you can't go under there again, so it has got to be right. Horn and the headlight are going to go on the roof. Yeah, I'm not actually mounting him today, but I need to route the cables and get the box in. I'll come back and do them another day. Just priorities, but the reason I've got to get that done is all to do with this paneling in here, because I've got to route the cables. I'm also routing some USB cable along here, having a couple of reading lights next to us. Our head of the bed is going to be here. The reading lights will have a USB output on them as well for charging our phones up. We're also going to have a little on and off switch which will control the little lighty up here. We're also going to continue that USB cable through, and it's going to go all the way into the lounge for a later USB socket. So we've got all the cable, we're all good to go. And then these side panels, yeah, so these are going to be remade because these have been made out of chipboard, laminated chipboard. And anywhere that's critical next to like these doorways, it's just going to rot away in no time. Just damp air will kill it. A lot of these panels are chipboard, and because it was a cheap fit out, that's why they've fixed them all like this with cup screws, and all the screws are visible. If they countersunk them and filled them and sanded it down, it's just more labour costs, and it would just put the price of the boat up. So I think pretty sure that that's what's happened here. These are fine because they're not near any water, not near any leakage, and they all are taped up at the edges as well. They are sealed, so they're fine. But anything with any damage on are having to replace them. So we've replaced these panels here. There was a bit of a mess here. That's the gulper output for the shower. That was a bit of a mess. It was a bit of a mess down there. The actual gulper pump. All of my shower fittings are behind this panel here, and we are doing a cutout with just 4 screws. That's going to be inside of our wardrobe, but the idea being, if ever I need to get to the shower pipe work, 4 screws, and it's all access. That's the shower controls on the other side. So we've got all this cable. It's going to be run down. We've done the pipe work. Remember, it came across the water, across the floor here, didn't it? Rubbish. So yeah, we've done that. That's sat behind there. The cable's going to be going the same way as well. Then we'll fix these panels in place. So they've got to be remade. And then there's some cables going to be coming out about here somewhere, which is the horn and the headlight. And I'm just going to have to run them down, and we'll connect those to the original wires. So yeah, it's a crack on electric jobs today. It's just routing cables. I can't
put the panels back until the electric's done, and I can't put the new floor down until the panels are back. So it's all a bit, one job depends on another, but they're not going to get done talking to you like this, are they?